Welcome to Celtic State of Mind. I'm Paul John Dykes, and today I am delighted to be joined by Des McLean. Des, and Save Our Celts. Jim Orr was involved in Save Our Celts in the very, very early days, and Jim took to, when he was approaching retirement, took to writing plays. So he wrote Bend It Like Baxter, Bend It Like Bratback, and, you know, it was a huge success. It was a massive success.
It was outstanding, wasn't it? By big, huge laughs from start to finish. And my wife thought it was just a funny play. She knows very little about football. That's a good sign.
And again, I think everything about it was, you know, you've got Jim there, who he obviously had this concept, and I remember him sending me the script, and I thought to myself, I couldn't put that script to Jim's character. You know, it's like what you said before. It was interesting. Now, he's obviously got a plan. He's got a plan, and you're part of that plan, Des. So could you maybe share with us how Bend It Like Bratback's going to be followed up by Jim, and how you're going to be involved?
Well, Bend It Like Bratback is going to... the next episode is going to be Bend It Like Bertie Auld. Listen, Jim Orr has sent me this play, draft one, then the next draft, then the next draft, then the next draft. No, it's not as if I can say, oh, I'm busy now and stuff like that. I'll watch it. Although, now, it's absolutely fantastic. But I know he's going to make it even better and better and better as he does. He's a perfectionist about Jim. But I can't tell you too much about it. But see, when it is going to storm at this play. But they've got Bertie Auld, he's one of the most popular Celtic men out there. Now, I sat next to Bertie Auld for 10 hours coming back from Vegas. I was over there entertaining the Lisbon Lions and all the Celtic boys and that, right? That was brilliant. So, you know how when you're sitting on a plane, you go, oh, I'll watch a movie, I'll read a book, oh, you know, I'm fed up. I didn't want that plane journey to end. He's telling me all these brilliant stories, and Jim Orr said to me, can you do Bertie Auld? And I was like, oh, right, okay. And I phoned Jim up and I went, right, I've been watching the Celtic thing on Sky, you know, that thing about famous clubs. It's on Sky and it's maybe 30 minutes on each one, great clubs, and it was Celtic, Liverpool and that. So I watched the Celtic one again, it was really good, and wee Bertie was like, we were standing there in the tunnel, and I'm looking up at Sandro Mazzola, and I'm looking, and they were like film stars. And you saw me, and you saw wee Jinky, and I'm looking at them, Sandro Mazzola, and the famous Inter Milan. And I just stood there, and I started, and I went, hail, the Celts are here. Bertie had that deal, you know, that every syllable a prisoner thing about, and he get right into his world. And I told Jim, and Jim was like, that's it. And it was one of the ones, because people say to me, how do you do an impersonation? And it's a strange one. I was in a monthly show in Oranmore there called News Hacks, and there was a lot of politicians. So you had to go and learn them. Some of them were boring, Paul, right? They'd know nothing, but and learn them on YouTube. There's no fun in that, because that's like your homework. But then other ones, like you know, the bold Billy Connolly and Tommy Sheridan and all these guys, you learn it, and then you enjoy them, and you have a lot of fun with them, stuff like on the radio and stuff. But the Bertie I was running it by older people and all that, and they were going, that's brilliant. So I was recording it and going, who's this? Big Sandro Mazzola. We were standing there. He was always dead passionate, but he is, you know, Big Billy. And I turned round, wait, and what did I say? And Big Billy came in. And that's when and we were standing, and it was magnificent. But when I came off stage in Vegas, how good's that? People must be listening going, who's this? So I came off stage, and we're standing outside the next day, and you can imagine the atmosphere, right? It was about 40 degrees, right? I mean, Celsius. It was absolute roasting. And Bertie's standing there with the wee can of lager, and I went, you were magnificent last night, sir. You were absolutely. See up there when you were doing your Billy Con, even your Sylvester, your Rocky. It was magnificent. And I'm going, this is a Lisbon Lion. Give me a good review. Brilliant. It was incredible. You don't know So I'm going to be Bertie Auld. There you go. The exclusive. You're the first to know, Paul. We're going to do Bend It Like Bertie. And it's going to be, I can't say too much about it, I don't think. But let's just say it goes right across the board. Every generation from a teenager to a pensioner will love this play. Every Celtic fan. Oh, it's a belter. It really is a cracking script.
It's something I'm always interested in, and you get the generational thing. If someone gives you their greatest 11 of